Woohoo! Professor of popular music here. I'm on the road doing a roadie. Okay, it is 30 years, people, today since the release of drum roll. Should I do another one? No, it's too annoying. The Horses, Daryl Braithwaite. What a song! It's the national anthem. Well, The Voice, and probably Heaven Must Be There, Eurogliders or something like that. But, like, oh, hang on. No, what about Boom Crash Opera? Look, there's too many cool Aussie tracks that could be anthems. But The Horses is definitely a fave. Now, I remember seeing Daryl Braithwaite. I was in Adelaide for a Grand Prix race, and Tina Turner played that time as well. And both Daryl Braithwaite and Tina Turner was so good. I was absolutely blown away. And when he did The Horses, just I don't know how many people are there. Is it 30,000, or just singing "We'll be riding on the horses"? Yeah, you know, the crowd participation bit. It was just like, chills. Yeah, and Daryl Braithwaite that day put in the performance of a lifetime, as actually did Tina. Both of them. It was just seriously good. So yeah, 30 years, Daryl Braithwaite, The Horses. Can you think of a better song, really? Like, it's got everything. The awesome production, the video clip supported it beautifully. The vocals, the production of it is phenomenal. It's a really catchy song. It's one of those songs that makes you feel good as soon as you listen to it. It lifts your spirit and makes you soar. It makes you forget anything bad happening in the day. What about the longevity of the song? Like, it's been around 30 years, and still when it comes on, you crank it to 11 and sing it at the top of your lungs in the car. It's just one of those songs that you just don't tire of. You don't get overexposed to. It just seems to be a song that just has the goods still every time you listen to it. I mean, go Daryl. I mean, yeah, the funny thing about Daryl Braithwaite is I recorded an album not too long after he had all his big success, and I spoke to a guy in the industry, and Daryl Braithwaite at the time, the rumour was, even I knew the rumour, that he was working back on a work site as a brickie. And the story that the guy told me at the recording studio was that after he had the success with The Horses and everything, he went in and recorded, I don't know, it was a $500,000 album or $1 million album, because he was really striving to produce a seriously brilliant album. Now, as if The Horses wasn't produced well enough, and One Summer and all those songs that he did, brilliant production in my book. I mean, they stand the test of time. I personally think if The Horses was released today as a new track with the production that it had then, it'd kill it today. So same with One Summer, all those ones, they do stand strong today. But he wanted to go in, and so he spent all his money and lost on it, because, of course, in Australia we don't sell enough units to cover $1 million produced albums and whatever. So you got to admire him, if this is a true story anyway. You got to admire him for trying. I reckon, he wanted to do this super hot product. Go Daryl, and for those who don't know, who's lived under a rock, Daryl used to be in a band called Sherbet before that. And you might know one little song that I love about busting a cheetah and making it sound like a game of cricket. How's that? Caught you out, I busted you, how's that? Sorry, the lyrics of... I should know them. I mean, that is an Australian anthem. That's been on the radio for 50 years, on high rotation. That song's like the fabric of... That's like a meat pie. It's like in the fabric of society, and so is The Horses. So how did I just get the how's that lyrics wrong? I don't know. But you get it. It's how's that like cricket, but he busted a cheating. And I reckon that's really funny. All right. Professor of Popular Music is going to press stop now. So I'll sign out with Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution.